ahead.
Hello, my name is Keegan Heaton, and I'm going to talk to you today about fishing. Could you imagine the sun barely peeking over a forest, hitting the water reflection exactly what you'd see out of a movie? I can every year when I go up to Minnesota with my family on vacation. All we do is fish for a week straight, nothing else. We stay in a forest that has one bait shop, and it's 2 hours away from town. But to get to the point, fishing is one of the most peaceful activities in the world, and is best enjoyed on a boat. Fishing on a boat is better than fishing from land because you just can't reach spots that you need to when you're trying to catch big fish. If you do catch one big enough from land, you are most likely going to get caught in the reeds or in underwater branches, and your line's going to snap and you're going to lose the fish. When you're on a boat, you're pulling them away from the reeds, and you are most likely not going to get caught. Fishing from shore also limits you on bait that you can use, according to SharingFishCharters.com. The reasons for this is because you are on a boat and you can troll up and down, which gives you the movement you need when you're using certain baits. When you're on land, you can't have baits that move because you're staying steady. When you're on land, you want to use like leeches and worms, pretty much any live bait. You can't really use any spinner baits, any trolling baits or anything. Fishing from a boat also gives you more methods to use when you're fishing. So you can troll, you can still fish, you can bow fish, etc. I got this fact from discoverboating.com. It's just the site that gives you ways to fish. Another reason why fishing from a boat is better than fishing from shore is because you're sitting higher above the water. So it gives you a better angle at which you can hold your pole. So your line is less likely to snap. So say you have like a 15-pound walleye on and you only have a 10-pound test line. Your line is less likely to snap when you're up in a boat because of the angle than when you're on shore. And when you try and drag onto shore, it'll just snap. And in a boat, you can get it with a net before you take it out of the water. And when you are fishing from a boat, you can get to spots like in the middle of a lake that have little underwater land areas. Usually fish like to hang around there, so you can't get to those from land, but you can from a boat. We go to this place called Juggler every year, and every time we catch about 20 to 30 bass out of it, and you can only get a boat into it because it's covered by forest. So that's one of the reasons why I think that boats are a lot better to fish with. Ponds are a counteract to that because you can't really put a motorboat on there. But when I go to ponds, I tend to get a small canoe or a smaller metal boat and row it out through the pond. When you're fishing, you can also use technologies on a boat that you can't when you're on land, such as depth finders and sensors to sense where fish are and how deep you want to set your lures and your bobbers and everything. When you're on land, you don't know how deep you're going to be, so you can't really set it to a specific height. Boats are far more effective, according to fishing.net, than on land because it gives you a better chance at catching due to the wider array of areas that you can get to. Fishing isn't just a hobby that I do every once in a while. I was raised in a family that fishes, and I've